Where the hell is my lip gloss with these big juicy ass things? Well, folks, as I gloss myself up, I'm giving you guys what you've been asking for, which is some videos of me being me. Start with some sanitizer because nobody wants to get sick out here. So I decided that for my first video, I'm gonna do a question and answer. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some juicy questions because you all know that I love juicy and juicy questions. Is that the only juicy thing? I eat pretty healthy, but last night I had a little dranky drank and I'm feeling it today. A headache, feeling a little bit of nausea. I picked up something not as healthy as I normally would eat, and it is a breakfast sandwich. Sausage, eggs, and cheese. Tell me that doesn't look so good. And then I got a coffee, obviously, because I love coffee. I got one of these. They're really good. Antioxidants, vitamins, zero sugar, you know. Probably shouldn't have shaken that. Let's take a bite first. Now, if I get any of this on my face, if there's anything in my teeth as I'm talking, sorry, I don't really care. Wow, that is good. Let's get started. I guess we'll start basic and then we'll work our way up to excitement, right? First question, do I have any pets? Yes, one dog. Her name is Belle Rose. She's my life. Look at this cheese coming out of that egg. Wow. That was kind of sexual right there. I don't like boring questions, so maybe I just shouldn't answer any of those. So let's just get into the juice. Have you ever had a crush on a teacher? I have. Looking back on it, he wasn't that attractive or cute. Definitely had a crush. Definitely had some fantasies going on there in my mind. But, you know, over that. How many relationships have you had? I've had quite a few relationships. I would say I'm not proud of having a bunch, but honestly, it made me who I am today, which is a little bit crazy. But gave me experience. I don't regret any of them. Some of them were very short-lived, but shit happens, you know? I think I've had, honestly, maybe 7, maybe 8, maybe 10. I don't know. I don't feel like counting them all. They're all pretty serious relationships to me, at least, even if they were short-lived. I still care about all of them. You know, it's just what's done is done. What didn't work, didn't work. The best breakup, I don't think any of the breakups were bad that I can remember. Maybe they were. I don't know. If it was interesting, I would remember, wouldn't I? Well, I guess I should just get this one out of the way early on because this is like 50% of the questions. Who do you think the questions have to do with? I'll give you a second. Yeah, Brandon. Do I like Brandon? How do you feel dating your best friend's brother? Are you guys dating? Do you guys flirt with each other? Brandon and I are left a mystery for you all because you guys eat it up. How are you still single? Single by choice, as Claude says. I really enjoy it. I was in relationships, I think, for like 8 years, and they were all like very different. I can say like it made me learn a lot, figured out what I do like, what I don't like, but now this is the first time that I'm actually alone and happy. I think I had an issue with being alone. It's getting a little bit deep. I would always jump from like relationship to relationship to like fill a void within myself, and I'm finally so proud of myself. I'm at a place that I just don't want anybody, I don't like anybody, and it's great. I want it to stay that way for a significant amount of time. Would you have a threesome involving your best friend? I don't think I'd ever have a threesome. When I drink tequila, who knows what's bound to happen. But if I were to have a threesome and there had to be another girl there, I'd rather it be Claudia. What makes you motivated to work out? My motivation just comes from like the progress that I've seen, the way it makes me feel. It becomes addicting. You know, once you see that you've made such a difference in your body and you're building your own body to the way that makes you happy and the way that makes you feel confident, then I think after that, you just want to keep going. I'm my own motivation at this point. When was the last time you had a dirty dream and who was it about? Honestly, I feel like I have dirty dreams every single night. Oh God, so sorry to my family who's watching this. I don't remember who it was about because I feel like every time it's about somebody different. I don't even know the people. I like those because then I start looking for those people, but I can't find them. This is a little bit raunchy. First sex experience, did it hurt? It didn't. I think it was uncomfortable. I don't think it really hurt from what I remember. I feel like I can't even talk about this because I really barely remember, but I don't remember it hurting. I remember it being weird and uncomfortable, kind of awkward. There was nothing exciting about it. Wish there was, to tell you guys. Being that you are very open about your sexuality, do you like being tied up and dominated? What is the juiciest fruit? Recently, my mom got nectarines, and I swear to you, they are so juicy that when I eat them, I'm like, and it like comes out of my mouth, so Worst sexual experience. I told myself when I was gonna make this video, like, keep it PG-13, not R-rated. My mother probably should not be watching this. I should definitely block her from this video. Worst sexual experience. The first one that can come to my mind, oh my God, I just thought of two. I did the thing with a guy in his trunk, and the entire time, he just kept saying, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. Thinking to myself, please shut the up and get there. That's the worst one I can think of. I mean, you tell me. You think that's pretty fucking bad? Because I do. Oh, this is disgusting. Have you ever been with a girl? No, I've never been with a girl. What was your most embarrassing moment in public? I was at a new gym. Claudia made me laugh really, really hard. Like, really hard. We weren't used to the equipment there yet. I was laughing so hard that I peed on the floor of the new gym, and then I just got up and left. I was like, I can't be here anymore. I don't know if anybody saw. I'm sure somebody saw a wet spot, and hopefully they thought it was water. If you could suddenly become invisible, what would you do? I'd spy. Are you kidding me? I would spy on people. If I liked a guy, I'd go to his house and spy on him, just because I could, and I'm crazy. Maybe mess with people. Make them think that there was a ghost in the house. You know, like knock something over or something, freak them out, make them shit themselves. Somebody asked how me and Claudia met, but I feel like we've already talked about that a lot. Summer of 8th grade going into high school. I think I went to a party and I met her there. She thought I was a bitch, but then we became best friends and the rest is history. Celebrity crush, Shamar Moore. Get me Shamar Moore, even though he's old enough to be my dad. I can't with myself. You just finished your bachelor's and now you're on to your master's. What area are you studying? So for my bachelor's, my major was criminal justice, and then for my master's, my major is crime scene investigation. At one point, I really wanted to do the FBI. That was definitely like my main goal for a while. I think I liked the idea of it, and I didn't really think about what goes into it. So basically, I'd be putting all of my time into my job. They could move me anywhere, which that kind of freaks me out. I don't really want to have to just get up and move all my friends and family. I just want to do something like along the lines, like similar. I'm very interested in like figuring out why somebody commits the crimes that they do and, you know, dissecting the mind and all that kind of stuff. But I'm getting my master's so that hopefully it opens more opportunities and I can make more money from it, because right now I think with my bachelor's, a lot of the things is just like being a police officer or something like that, and that's just not really what I want to do. What is my sign? Honey, I'm a Gemini, can't you tell? What kind of parent do you think you'd be? Right now, I don't really know how much I want kids. I don't really think I do want kids. But if I did, I think that I'd be a good parent. I think that I would try really hard to be a parent that my kid felt comfortable to talk to. Me and my friend are going to Ocean City in July. Want to come? Sure. Have you ever been caught checking someone out? Probably, and I don't care, because if I was checking them out, then I wanted them to see me checking them out, and then hopefully they would have come over, but they didn't, obviously. I can't remember the last time that's happened, but I'm just saying. I want you to notice if I'm checking you out. What's your ideal man? I don't know, because I haven't found him yet. I have things that I like in guys, but I have not found my ideal man. So if you're out there and you're watching and you think you're my ideal man, slide in those DMs. Would you rather live a life without a husband or without kids, or neither? I just know that I want to live a life where I'm happy. So if I have a husband, I want to make sure it's a husband that I'm really happy with and that I love. And I feel like if I found that, then I would 100% want kids with that person. I feel like when you find the right person, then you want to have kids with them. A lot of people are asking me who my favorite ex is. I don't even think you guys know all my exes. I don't think I have a favorite. I like them all in their own way. I honestly like staying friends with my exes. Some people don't agree, but I think it's fun. You have more people that you're comfortable with already to hang out with. Just, you can't cross a line, you know, and then that becomes a problem because sometimes people want to cross that line. You just can't cross that line after the line's been broken. How did you gain self-confidence? There are days where I have self-confidence, days where I don't have self-confidence. Today, I feel like I'm looking pretty fine, so I have self-confidence. But there are plenty of days where I do not feel confident and I feel like I want to bury myself in a hole and never come out. I think that's good. I really think that's good. Were these juicy enough? Disgusting. That's it, folks. We have completed all the questions and I've hit the bottom. And I've answered all the ones that I thought were best.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Thanks for watching.